Drake London, one of the best fits at wide receiver for the Miami Dolphins coming in this 2022 NFL Draft? I'll tell you, but before I tell you, please like and subscribe and turn on post notifications if you have not already. Let's get into it. So last season, Drake London had 88 receptions for 1,084 receiving yards and 7 receiving touchdowns. In his career at USC, he had 163 receptions for 2,153 receiving yards and 15 receiving touchdowns. So why is he a good fit at wide receiver for the Dolphins? So currently, right now, I don't know, bro. I don't know if Dolphins fans really count Gesicki as a wide receiver too, but I mean, they really don't have anybody else who is. So I would guess that, but I'm just gonna say this. Besides Gesicki, they don't have a number 2 wide receiver. They don't have another really good, stable wide receiver that brings them consistency. That's a big problem. And with Drake London, you got a guy who is 6'5", right? 6'5", 210. That's insane. I'm gonna get into his strengths in a minute, but right now the Dolphins, they only really have Waddle and Gesicki receiving the ball. Maybe a little bit Devontae Parker, but that's only 515 yards this season. That's not good. The average receiver has like 1,000 yards in the NFL, like wide receiver 1, and Waddle does have that. But after that, it just plummets from there for the Miami Dolphins. Like, they only have 2 guys over 700 yards. That is not good. That just shows right there that they didn't have a good offense last season. And now let's get into what his strengths are. Let's get into what Drake London's stats were and strengths were last season. So last season, in his career, his strengths were he's 6'5", 210. He has a rare build for a wide receiver. His speed is insane for a guy that is 6'5", 210. He doesn't let his size slow him down. He runs a 4.48 at 6'5", 210. That is absolutely insane. To be able to run that fast at that height and that weight, that build, that's insane. That's like unheard of for NFL wide receivers like of his size. And then route running, you won't be able to beat a guy right off the line, but you'll see what I'm talking about with some of his things. Like, he's just really creative in how he breaks off his defenders. Like, he just sells them in such creative ways. It's awesome. He uses his height too as well to get separation. That's another big thing as well with his frame. And then yards after catch, like I was saying, he's 6'5", 210. You don't really see wide receivers in the NFL right now that are that type of build. It's kind of rare. And that's a huge thing that helps him with the yards after catch. It's because he's harder to tackle. He gets maybe 5 to 10 yards after the catch because people can't bring him down. But